Hey, what's up, everybody? No, I've been on lately, but, you know, work. Probably gonna play just a bit today. I've been, busy not doing nothing when I'm not working, so been enjoying that. Yo, Ocean, how's it going, man? Oh no! Oh, that was sick. Whoa! Oh, thank you. No, Dunchan, no, 5D! The hard knockdown. Oh, wow. Hey, Mia, how's it going? Hey, Jack, how's it going? Oh, I can't believe I didn't hold back. Ah, how's it going? Oh my god, I got hit with it with a pen.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
It's been going good, Kaz? Heck yeah. Oh dang, I didn't think he would get hit. A fellow soul? Hell yeah. It's always good. So are you trying to learn, like, with them? Are you playing with them to get better? Like a rival type of thing? I'm doing okay, Jack. I slept a lot today, and then, like, I ended up doing a bunch of nothing. AKA play mobile games the whole day. I see. Yeah. You should totally... I mean, if people are getting better because you encourage them to get better, hell yeah. That's always cool to see, for sure. It's I mean, part of why I even stream, you know, to have people come in who want to play. I mean, like, encourage them to get better. Or, I mean, a lot of it is just hanging out too and me practicing. But you know, if I can get other people to play, then that's always cool too, you know. Ah, what a shimmy. Yes, the it's kind of like that with every fighting game, but yeah. Plus, you need that type of thing, you know. Oh. Especially when everyone has choices to play a bunch of fighting games, and they choose to play +R to play with people, you know, like it'll be cool they're good enough to fight. Not be discouraged by fighting the people that are like, you know, the old men and the younger bullies. Oh wow, okay. Okay, yeah, Zappa practice is a big deal. Oh my god. I deserve that.
Please select your character. Here comes the
Ugh.
battle. Please select your character.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, good luck. Hey, Made in Heaven, how's it going?
Heaven or hell. Duel. One, let's rock.
Yeah, let's go. Ugh. Alright, let's go. Of course. Ah, dang. Oh well. Now let's try that again. Whew.
Heaven or hell.
No, don't adapt.
Rock.
Oh man. I looked at the date for when I streamed last. It was like 4 days ago apparently. Like I totally forgot how to play almost. Not really, but I'll never learn. Ugh. Alright, gotta adapt. Ugh. Ah, yeah. Oh, if it's revolver, it's like I don't think it's fast enough for a punish, but throw is. So. Ah, 5D. Woo. Oh, that sucks. Oh, ah, no, I think I lost. I took way so much of a risk right there. It was on me. GG's. You can play some more. But yeah, Bad Revolver, like I think it's minus, but it's not minus enough for 2H. But like, but throw is pretty guaranteed, especially if we IB it. Oh, okay. I mean, that's enough time for you to throw in a Volcanic Viper, so like, I'm not gonna risk that. Crazy. Yeah, I can't say I enjoy this matchup. I think it depends on the person.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock.
No. Complete that both blast. Ooh. You're very happy with your wake of volcanic vipers.
Please select your character.
I do enjoy making people
Daredevil.
worry about the option.
Please select
But you don't need to do it like if I'm getting a read where like I'm pretty sure you're gonna do it like the majority of the time, then it's not it. It's gotta be a mix, you know.
heaven or hell. Duo. Let's rock. Duo. Let's rock.
You won the last game? Hell yeah, Jack. Yep. I mean, it's not a bad option. If you think I'm gonna reversal super, then you do 2D, it'll go under it. Because of the low profile. Hey Mara, how's it going? Yeah.
Duo.
That's a shame, right? Because I think one of the bigger things that held it back, other than, you know, like, who the hell's gonna buy the game, was, like, the movement for the, like, the main, like, you as the player, the controller character, is so bad. Like, you can't even make a turn. Like, having the MOBA stuff, like different units for taking care of different parts of the screen is really cool. But I mean, I don't play those games normally, but it doesn't feel like what I would want Guilty Gear to be. Yeah, I think what it could have been was they should have went with FPSs instead instead of MOBA. I think they were going with like that style at the time because they wanted to see if they can do stuff. Hey Phoenix, how's it going? Yeah, I think they were just scared of like made the game too responsive, it becoming like an action game instead of a RTS. They want to emphasize that. But they don't really make RTS games like that, so... so I don't know, they understood what they were trying to do. Also, this is when Sega owned the rights to the XX series, so that's why there's so few characters that matter. They couldn't even use characters that... Like, they can use characters from the first game, aka the Missing Link, but they couldn't use any characters they made during the X era. So that's why they were trying to pivot towards a different style of game with different characters. They didn't know if they were even gonna get their rights back. Missing Link is the first Guilty Gear game. Guilty Gear 1. The Missing Link. Good job, Wild Throw. Yeah, you gotta condition me better. Oh, that sucks. It'd be like that sometimes, as they say. Yeah, they couldn't even use their names, like, for Dizzy, in the story, they had to call her the Maiden from the Grove. Oh, Guilty Gear 1 story, like, the setup for the world is amazing. It's very 90s, you know. You can see the bastard anime manga references, you know, that popularized all that stuff. If you've ever read or watched it, I didn't realize how horny it was until like the Netflix remake, where they adapted to be more accurate. This had like a really good set mood for the original OVA. You ever heard of the anime Bastard? It's a very classic show. And in Japan, it was in Shonen Jump, but like somehow they got away with way more. There's a lot of questionable things in it. And I think like, you know, early on in the 90s for anime, it was like, okay, whatever. Like, yeah, sure, it's gonna have nudity and a couple things like that. Did you watch the Netflix show, Mara? It loses some of the edge from the OVA, but tells the actual story. Questionable? It's accurate, so it may or may not be... Like, there's some, like, I feel like the old OVA they had some more, mood sets for, like, it being dark. But, yeah, the parts that are horny are there. Like, hella horny. Like, unashamed horny. But also, I think that manga, popularized, like, musical references and, like, world building for, anime and manga back then. I think. Or it was just, like, super blatant. It wasn't like, JoJo. I know JoJo was pretty bad, too. Oh, the anime teaser? Yeah, that was for, Oh, wait, are you talking about the one for recent? The one that's supposed to be, like, during Strive? Or are you talking about the Guilty Gear 1, teaser for Guilty Gear X? Some people get confused with the X trailer as, like, a potential anime. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, that studio's pretty good, from what I hear. People are scared of the director, though, so we'll see. not holding my breath for it to be good. Not like the Stripe story is that amazing to begin with, but oh my god. What are you curious about? I mean, I play games all the time. You just don't see me play it on stream. People expect me to play at least this or a fighting game on stream. Which, you know, I still do from time to time. Fighting game? You just have to be interesting enough, and like, if there's like a high chance of me competing in it, is usually a reason. But also the +R's convenience of like people being around almost all times of the day helps out a lot. Look, can you turn on the game and within like 1 minute be able to play someone like at any time of the day in another fighting game that's not recent? That's usually the thing. Like even games that are popular in Fightcade, a lot of people just sit there, just like whatever. +R people they're on, they're trying to beat up people, trying to fight people, you know. And there's always someone. Recent games you can at least, you know, Tekken and Street Fighter. Like those games you can find people, but like you still gotta load up the game, it's gotta load all the assets. Gotta boot up to the network. Hey Oscar. Look man. They weren't gonna let someone like Bea get away with that stuff, but yeah, they over-nerfed her. That's funny though.
Please select your character.
Alright, no problem, man. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned that I wanted you to let me know when you were gonna be here.
Heaven or hell. Duo. Let's rock.
What were you up to? Because I do remember you mentioning that, but I'm like, if I'm working and I don't have like particular plans, I'm not gonna go out and do anything. Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay. That's cool, man. Yo, Jason, how's it going? He is, this is his last set, so once he's done, we can play Jack. I know it's late, but... Gundam Kingdom? I only know... There's like, if they're playing the Gundam, versus game, I know like one guy there, but that's it. Yeah, no, cause you know, sometimes you'll have people trying to find places to play the game because it's like kind of hard to play the game unless you have a bunch of PCs or systems like in the same area. Well, I mean, except for like the current version where you need to you can emulate it. Whoa, man, that was really weird. But yeah, no, I don't go in Katy that often. I have a friend that lives out there, but that's it. It's like pretty far. I used to stay on this side of town for the most part, in like, what is it, Used to stay around downtown, Midtown, or Bel Air. Oh no, he's too small. Hey guy. No, I'm not dead. Sorry, you had to go out like that. GG's. Copy of Sonic Adventure 2? Who names themselves that? Alright, Jack, let's play. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, man, you gotta remember to FD. I've definitely died a lot because of it. Alright, Jack, I'm waiting. Yeah, I forget too. I mean, I think there's a few times where I died because, I didn't FD coming in. Alright, good luck, Jack.
Please select your character.
Yeah. It's hard. Unless you get the right type of flowchart. If you get caught like doing the same things over and over, like it'll get you. Just play Cliff. Like Tenazo. Oh my god. And try to dash with the coin. Oh no! Yeah, I mean, Clip and Justice just... They take... They're hella big knowledge checks. And, like... Clip is, like, the not fun type of knowledge check. Unless you're playing, like, the bad matchups that Justice has to deal with. Cliff just, like, touches you and you die. And it's funny because, like, if +R didn't come back in Resurgence, we probably be none the wiser. Because a lot of people just assumed he wasn't good. Naruto's cool. I wish I was like, it's one of those games I wish I was good at, but I'm okay with not being good at. I'll just watch. It's funny because like some of my childhood friends, they were like really good at it. But when I was younger, I wasn't willing to do the stuff that was like really good, or I didn't know how to go about it, so I just didn't bother. Tunnel's tight, yeah. I think the way they made him like really strong in that game, even though it's like a big accident, is really cool. I do remember there was like a Marvel 2 player that was trying to learn Sentinel in Marvel 3, but it was like the character was not made to. They did not make Sentinel in Marvel 3 the technical character that he was in Marvel 2. So he's trying to pull. He's trying to get something that wasn't there. Duo. Destroy. I know that's me, Jack. That's why we play fighting games. Rocket Punch. Sentinel's really tight in the Capcom games. Oh, come on. What the hell are you asking me, Kaz? Wow, you did running command grab twice? Oh my god. I live, bitch. Alright, 3-0. Your Japan trip? You went, Phoenix? Jason doesn't think far ahead, he just has block theory. Oh, is it done? Hell yeah, Jack. Let me know whenever you do it. You go in July? Cool. You still playing Ken in Street Fighter 6, Jason? You sticking with him? I'm waiting for Terry Bogard to play again. Bison's very tempting though. He looks cool. Ugh, just take me. Hey Mayor, how's it going? Oh yeah, no, this is Jack's like, I need to do this before I go to sleep. How's it going, invite you? I didn't know what was going on. My roommate was like, hey, what's Capcom doing right now? What are they smoking? And I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, what? And I look at the trailer, I'm like, oh my god. Hey, 3-1. I am kind of surprised Mai's in. It's cool. I would have picked someone else, but also, like, she's more iconic for people that are Coomers. I don't think she's gonna wear shoes. Yeah, no problem, Raichu. I think she normally wears shoes, Jack. Jason. Hell yeah. Hey, man, I don't know why people keep thinking they're gonna have a short hop. I don't think it's their priority. Even though they do have short hop and Garou, Mark of the Wolves. Alright, and City of the Wolves. But I don't think so. We'll see though. I mean, they can do whatever they feel like. They've been doing a lot of crazy stuff with the Street Fighter 6 characters in general. Plus, I don't think Terry with like KOF. Terry doesn't really. That's not KOF pressure is not his strength really. Not the way that most people think. Alright, 4-1. The god or Hugo? You wanna see Hugo do drive rush, crouch strong, or whatever? I don't know if that would actually happen, Mayor, but, I know there's a lot of Rock fans that want him over Terry. I'm more of a Terry fan. I like Rock, though. My inner emo kid likes Rock. I mean, edgy kid. But, not like that. Not like he's my spirit animal. I blame the anime. The Fate of Fury anime, like, they fleshed out Terry so much. The games did too. But the anime is so good. If you haven't watched it, you definitely need to. Got my, I think one of the movies has my favorite line from any character. Marco does look fun, yeah. What's the line? I think, it was, Terry was talking with Joe about something. Like, a girl asking out or something. And Terry's like, you can't buy love, Joe. And Joe's like, well, yeah, but you'd be surprised how easy it is to read sometimes. I will. Okay, GG's, Jack. I know, I was in that tournament. I didn't enter today, though. GG's, Jack. Let me know when you gonna be wearing that that tournament, that cosplay, Jack. Are you gonna be doing that tournament? Yeah, that guy's still. Oh, wait, no, I showed you the that mecha anime that that director did, right, recently. Brayburn with that ending song where the guys are singing the duet. Yeah, he's way more famous for his mecha designs and mecha anime stuff. And people were really excited when he started doing that show. That show got me. The first gay robot. You haven't seen enough robots. Maybe, I don't know.
Please select your character.
It's a very gay show, yes. You don't know about it until it's too late.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
Zero? Like Fate Zero? Or well, anime is just you know, it's just cartoons. And there's a lot of different genres. You gotta figure out what you want. Some people just want junk food. You know, and why not? Just let them have it. Weird aliens? What do you mean from the movie? From the OVA? The motion picture or whatever? %90 of anything is shit, yeah. Jason, I know you only use one hand for anime related stuff, but I know it's not for what you're saying it is. Just need to look at your read speeds, we already know. Those Martian villains, they all died! I don't think any of them lived. Spoilers, by the way. But they were anime onlys. The Familiar Zero? Oh, okay. I've never heard of it. I heard about anime. I'm trying to think. My first actual exposure to anime. Like, knowingly. Because there was definitely, like, there's definitely some shows that snuck into Western TV that, you know, people didn't know it was anime at the time. Like, there was an educational, well, no, it probably wasn't educational, I think it was a kid's show about a female bee. I remember watching that. And then there was like there was an adaptation of Dragon Warrior on TV. I think they called it Dragon Spirit in the West. It had, like, you know, the Akira Toriyama inspired designs and stuff like that. And I just remember the theme song. Waking up early to watch the theme, you hear the theme song, it's so good. Oh, ggac+R, yeah. I think some people play that occasionally at Combo Breaker. I forgot about that, yeah. I don't know, that guy drew a lot of people very similarly. DeviantArt, I see. Yeah, there was a Dragon Warrior anime way back in the day without people knowing it was Dragon Warrior, and they edited. I remember succinctly. There was a main character speaking into the girl's hot spring scene that they edited to something else, and I knew there was something wrong, even though I was like 6 years old. Like, what did they make them say? I don't remember. Well, like, yeah, they peek on the female Valkyrie doing something. Robotech, I see. But then, like, what else? Yeah, then it started trickling in the US, you know, like, they had magazines that got, like, anime fans, like, they're really trying to get people to check stuff out, but it was just kind of coming in really, like, trickling in. A lot of fan magazines. It was crazy. No internet, so you have to read magazines and know about shows and manga and stuff like that coming over here. It was so rare in the early 90s. You should be able to, Jason. I don't know. EFZ is very good, yeah. Robotech is Eden and Macross? Yeah, that makes sense. I never watched Outlaw Star. After, when Outlaw Star came out, whenever I stopped watching cable TV. I didn't get to see it, Jack, because I went into a quick match, but I can look at it really quick. Are you trying to get a reaction? Ah, dang, I didn't get to hear that. Then, like, there was in my local video store, they had, like, an anime section. And I remember watching a bunch of Ranma 1/2 from that. After I played the fighting game, and I was like, oh, there's an anime. Yo, Rookshak, what's up? Whoops. I don't know what I was doing right. No one from our generation is watching TV nowadays. Unless it's like the news that's already baked in. I was watching streaming stuff. Yeah, you know, we got one game in the US. Well, we got two. One was heavily sprite edited. But we got the second game in this series for SNES called Hard Battle. Ranma's good, like, as a cozy comedy anime. Except for the filler episodes, there's stuff. I knew about Rumiko Takahashi before she got popular with Inuyasha. I was kind of excited hearing about Inuyasha like whenever the manga was going on, but I didn't realize how big it was gonna get with the anime. But I guess you know, Toonami like made it like such a big deal. Oh man, I remember watching Project Echo. I'll have to try that, Jason. I didn't really try drawing Takahashi characters. I probably should though. It should be simple because it's for a manga that's supposed to be drawn really fast. He's 90% hair. Yeah, the Rama 1/2 US fighting game had like really horrible dub for the voices. Like those guys were not paid anything. I also it was so bad that I heard rumors that's why we didn't get the third game in the series, which is probably like arguably the best one, because it plays more like Street Fighter, even though it's just a degenerate. Well, not really. I think there was a little bit more to it. Like I like that one over Hard Battle. That game had a block button and really weird special moves. All right, you have a good one, Kamara. Oh man, not even the PS1 fighting game, Inuyasha, that they released like at the end of the PlayStation 1's lifespan. It was like a budget title. Yeah, it was weird because like, man, like these fighting games from anime franchise, like they have the budget. Well, they should have some budget, you know, to make something semi-decent, but instead they make it so that the characters kind of feel like what they should. It's usually jank. Yeah, you have a good one, Jack. It's alright. I'll remember to look at it. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I think afterwards. Battle Royale? Yeah, of course I have. What we've in the early 2000s not watch it. I watched it, it was like I think, I don't know how I found this, it was an anime club thing. And they decided, alright, we're gonna meet together and we're gonna watch Battle Royale at someone's house, and we're like, dang, that's crazy. I remember meeting some of my, some really old friends of mine, watching that. Some of my oldest friends I've known forever. Yeah, me too. I love pirating content. Without piracy, a lot of people would never have been exposed to a lot of stuff that we, like, eventually would get exposed to, you know? A lot of anime, a lot of games. Like, yeah, I understand if you want to support people in industries or whatever. And, when I got older, like, I'm like, okay, now I can afford it. I'll buy stuff that I want to support. I haven't pirated as much stuff lately. But yeah, if it's something that I've been meaning to play, like I'll pirate it and then I'll buy the product like afterwards.
Heaven or hell. 2, 1, let's rock.
Oh, he actually beat. Chrome Trigger? Hell yeah. I got to play the game on original SNES cartridge. I wish I had my own copy. The only thing is, like, with retro games, like, having an actual, like, original copy of something nowadays doesn't mean shit. Like, who are you bragging to that you have the game? Like, it's just, you buy it when it originally came out, then you can support the company or whatever to make that. But, like, now, as you, like, you're just buying used shit, the game companies aren't gonna get any of that at all. I've been meaning to play more Tales games. I've only played Tales of Destiny. A lot of people have not played Tales of Destiny for some reason in the West. It was on PlayStation 1. You never play Xenogears? You should play Xenogears. It's not very long. You can tell where the budget. You can tell where the budget went away.
Heaven or hell. 2, 1, let's rock.
I have all the copies of Xenoblade on PS2 because I want them used. They were on sale. But I mean, I don't even have a CRT to play PlayStation 2 stuff now, I think. It was just something. I have like a pretty big like PlayStation 2 collection, but that I definitely don't use anymore. And it's 90% fighting games. Man, I need to finish Xenoblade at all. I'll just read the dojins. All I know are Pyrrha and Mithra. Oh, I think there's that one other girl, Uni, I think. Ah, I tried to slash back at her. Yeah, I don't really know. I imagine the later games you just end up playing with friends. I've never played the Trail series, and I hear the world building is amazing, but there's too many games. You overlevel and Fate Extra? Come on. You don't need to overlevel in that game. Can't wait for the remaster. That we'll probably get, like, probably another year or two. Almost forgot it was being worked on. Using Unreal Engine. Oh shit, I need to play CCC. Oh, hella dead. I don't know if I have a role like that. My usual role in RPGs, outside of one series, which is the Megami Tensei series, is the Horma items. Like, oh, I don't need it. I'll just maybe I'll need to save this for later. And then you get to the end of the game, you have like 99 like full heals or whatever, depending on the game. Final Fantasy is really bad at it because, you know, there's no, you don't really need to use the items, but it helps. Like, well, what if I really need it and I don't have any more because I used it earlier? You know? But SMT games are just too brutal, and you kind of need to, you need to use items. That's pretty much impossible. I can't see myself like trying to enjoy a game where like a lot of it's gonna be based on number punching. Because a lot of it's gonna be stats and stuff, you know? Like, if it's a like action game, then yeah, there's a difference. Especially in an RPG where you have moves that you definitely can't escape because it's full screen. But Rock Lee lost the Gara, bro. Yeah, I mean, we all cheered him on for sure. Ah. Oh. The Catch in the Rye. I've never read it. I haven't really read much of books in a long time. I don't remember the last book I read. I think, what was it? I was trying to read Kari no Kyokai, but then I lost interest in trying to read it. I'm like, oh, there's anime movies. I'll just do that. What? I did not flunk 4th grade. I'm a college dropout, thank you very much. Yeah, Kari no Kyokai is tight. It's 8 times the potency of marijuana. I like it, but it's not my favorite type anymore. But I think it, like, for an anime adaptation, is really sick. I wish Toko was in more things. Instead of, like, being the sister of Aoko that can't stand. She can't stand. When she's cool in her own series, but like whenever Aoko mentions her, it's like they want to kill each other, you know? Blade Runner. Oh, that reminds me, Mahoyo is supposed to be getting an anime soon. It's being worked on right now. Dude, she enjoys being electric sleep, yes. And it almost... That's almost how I kind of felt whenever people were, like, on Fate Zero nuts, when I was like... You're not an actual good fan. You like Fate Zero. To be fair, the anime is really good though. I read the manga up to, or Fullmetal up to the Hughes, a part where Hughes gets bodied or whatever. It was only because I had a friend that was translating the manga, and she was showing it to me. think it was before the anime was like picked up too. Sometimes I like the manga, but sometimes you don't get with anime. Depending on the person that's like adapting it. You know, some of the anime fights just go hard.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
Can't believe that did a clean hit on me in OTG state. Like, what the hell was that? Ah, man. I should just hit Insenga. So are you watching anything right now, Kaz? Went to. Controllable selective deafness. Are you watching anything right now? Like shows or whatever? Speaking of that, I haven't started watching the new season of The Boys. I need to do that. You have a bucket list? Yeah. I have shows that I'm watching, like, concurrently, and right now it's just, I think it's just Konosuba and Mushoku Tensei. And then shows that are on my bucket list, I just put in downloads on my phone Netflix, and hopefully I get to it. Twin Peaks and Sopranos, yeah. I've heard good things about Twin Peaks. I know the ending for Sopranos is like, I think divided from the scene when I remember when it was new, but you know, still good TV. Yeah, right now I'm just kind of just doing shows when I can. And that's about it. I haven't really sat down and read anything. Well, occasionally manga, but I think the only ones I'm reading right now are Chainsaw Man and Oshinoko. I have Oyasumi Punpun I need to finish. Someone got me to like start it and I never finished it. Yeah, that's how he works, Jason. I would hope no one's intro anime is Oremo. That would be something else. Should be domestic girlfriend.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
Naruto's cool. I remember when it started watching it, and then like I think I stopped during whenever the anime did time skip. I mean the manga did time skip. They're just going so slow. I was like, not worried about it. Oh, Sonic's horrible. Sonic OC do not steal, you know, that type of stuff. You have a Sonic OC? Crazy Kaz, the Hedgehog. The Edgehog. Potential love interest for Amy Rose. Wanna give Sonic the NPR. Oh, he blocked both. Not the edge. I think the funniest thing from that fandom is the Sonic comics from Archie Comics. Like how that became a thing. 'Cause I remember reading it, I was like, oh, okay. And then hearing the shit show that Ken Penders does to the series. More regulated and modern. No, you just don't get thrown into the abyss of bad internet stuff.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't want to remember that. I don't think I've watched it, but I know. Unfortunately. Never the same. Yeah. I mean, luckily, I didn't have to deal with too much degeneracy in my internet, but I mean, I've seen enough, you know. Oh my god. Oh, nice. Not the thing I would expect him to do, but. What's your favorite type of hat, Jason? Yeah, I have no idea why he did that. Sun hat? Okay. What about on girls? What do you like girls wearing? Sun hat? It's a very classy choice. Actually, not what I expected from you. That's actually the most pure option I've heard. Well, it's a hat though. I guess you can't really do too much with it. Jason hat. Ah. Yeah, I personally like berets, but not for me to wear. I like as an accessory. I like seeing it on women as an accessory. It's kind of rare though. Military women? I mean, not as my choice of whatever, but you know. They do. I'm thinking more of the artsy beret types, like for fashion, not the military beret. Nothing wrong with a lady uniform, but it's not my full preference. Thigh highs, I see. Oop. That's it. It depends. For me, it depends on the mood and situation.
Heaven or hell? Duo, let's rock.
Dang, that's crazy. But also understandable. Oh my god. Oh man, it's late. I have this calling night soon. Not looking forward to the next 2 days. Work my double shifts at work, and Wednesday I have to be at work at 6 in the morning after doing a double shift the day before. 100 push-ups set? Tight. Where are you at right now? 70? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just... Once I was out of gym and school, I was like, man, screw exercise. Just a lot of walking. It's like, I'm already walking a lot. Like, tired out, so... You won't catch me doing stuff on purpose. Hello, Logan. How's it going?
Heaven or hell? Duel. One. Let's rock.
Ooh. Ah, I should have needed it. Oh, get it ticked out there. Yeah. That didn't even cross me up. Soul Jump H is rigged. I agree. Ugh. Yeah, I know. I think the most illegal normal is Soul 5K. Why is that 3 frame startup? I leave 5K out of it? It's just as messed up as Jump H. You crazy. Ugh, ugh. That's true. What you try to roll to get? What game are you playing? Hey, Claris. Flip 2D, yeah, that is the normal to exist. Blue Archive, okay. I tried playing it, but I just didn't. I wasn't in the mood to play it, I think. You know what's funny? I downloaded ggac+ today just to kind of do whatever in it. I should have saved the other account. I got Melody in that one, but this time I got someone else for my free SSR. But it didn't matter because I was playing that stupid Vampire Survivor clone that's in the game. Oh, tight. That's baller. Ah, that's not my super. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, mine's okay. Depends on the game, but like, for free to play, it's not too bad. Yeah, free to play, man. I can't spend money. I don't got money to spend, so. No, I was trying to get out, and I accidentally hit confirm. Oh well. I think I'm gonna quit after this set. Really sleepy. I slept all day too, so that's kind of crazy.
Heaven or hell? Duel. One.
Sleep on stream. I don't know if I'm ready for that type of stream yet. Maybe whenever the Hunter x Hunter game comes out, I'll do that. Because, what is it? AG told me if the game has rollback, I'll stream for 8 hours. 24-hour stream. You know the dog's gonna make me wake up and, like, walk them, right? You don't like the graphics? I mean, yeah, it's not for everybody. I'm not worried about that, though. I just want to do stupid stuff. Can't get Hokusai? You don't have a copy of Hokusai? How? Oh, we know, you started late, right? You're not a far from the beginner player. I wish I got more than one copy of Hokusai, but she's not really that meta. She's just pretty cool. See, she's aesthetically what I would like. Like, I'd be down bad for that. Not the technical part. But short hair, orange girl, I guess. But I think it's between her and Yu Meiren in FGO. Currently. Oh, and I guess Morgan Le Fay now. But yeah. Yo, Yu Meiren is hell yeah. I wish there was more. I wish there was like a thing of figuring of her like regular stuff, but there's only an Android, and I'm like, no, I can't goon with an Android. Babanshi? I see. She's pretty good, yeah. She's pretty good, though. I agree. Oh, did you get a copy of Morgan? Oh my god, really bad worst. I don't remember her kit, to be honest with you, but you've seen my units. So you know I don't need them. Oh really? You got both of them MP2? Hell yeah. Definitely win it. Okay, this is the last match. What? How? You don't need money. Are you not just finishing the events and getting skills up all the way? When are we going to Saudi to win 60 mil? Probably when 2xKO becomes the main game. I don't really care otherwise. Like 60 mil, trying to get a lot of money in those games where like in games that I don't care about playing, like it's really hard. Make them host plus R? They're not going to. You got Karen MP2? That's sick. I got her in JP, but I didn't get her in, I didn't get her in, Global. She's not the must-have. I'm still debating how much I'm spending to roll for Archway. Or should I not Karen go for Scotty? Alright, I'm gonna chill, call it a night. It's late for me. Ugh. Yeah, this is a little sleepy. It's all good though. I appreciate everyone tuning in to watch. Even though, you know, my times of me streaming are like kinda up and down. You know. But okay, let me see who's streaming so we can like go raid somebody. No, I am not doing a backflip. I'm too old to do backflips. You know what? I like being able to function, so I'm okay with being a coward. Back sleep backflip. Yeah, I should probably do that. We're gonna go visit Kuronoki. He likes to playing plus R usually around this time of night. He's a late nighter, so to go and say what's up. Yeah, he's cool people. He's hella cool people. Anyway, yeah, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you when I stream next time. Peace out.